What role did the Cold War play in European integration? Imagine a continent split in two, with a giant iron curtain dividing east and west. That was Europe during the Cold War, a time of intense rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union. This division pushed Western European countries to work closer together to stay safe and rebuild after the war. The United States saw a united Western Europe as a strong partner against communism and helped with economic aid like the Marshall Plan. This aid was not just about money. It encouraged countries to coordinate their recovery efforts, setting the stage for cooperation. One of the first steps toward unity was the European Coal and Steel Community in 1951. Countries like France, West Germany, Italy, and the Benelux nations pooled their coal and steel industries under a common authority. The goal was to make war between them impossible by sharing key industries and to strengthen Western Europe against external threats. The idea came from the Schuman Plan, announced in 1950, right as Cold War tensions grew. In 1957, the Treaty of Rome created the European Economic Community, or European Community as it was often called. This treaty aimed to create a common market, remove trade barriers, and allow free movement of goods, services, and people. While mainly economic, the motivation was also political, to keep Western Europe united against the Soviet Union. Throughout the Cold War, European integration was mostly about economics, but security was always part of the picture. Efforts to create a political or military union, like the European Defense Community, didn't succeed much because NATO already provided collective defense against the Soviets. Still, the need to show strength and unity helped France and Germany, longtime rivals, work together more closely. When the Cold War ended around 1991, new opportunities and challenges appeared. The fall of the Berlin Wall and Germany's reunification made Europeans rethink their future. Countries from Eastern Europe joined the European Community, which later became the European Union. This expanded the project from Western Europe to the entire continent. European history shows that the Cold War was not the only reason for European integration. Ideas of unity existed before, but the Cold War gave it urgency and a clear geopolitical purpose. Countries needed to rebuild, secure peace, and stand against Soviet influence. This led to the creation of institutions and treaties that brought Europeans closer together. The Cold War was both a push and a backdrop for this process. In practical terms, the Cold War turned the idea of a united Europe from a vague dream into a real political project. It influenced who joined, when they joined, and what they aimed to achieve. Even after the Cold War ended, the habits of cooperation and the institutions built during that time kept shaping Europe's future.